Most people trying to become healthcare virtual assistants focus on the wrong thing first. They focus on finding clients, they focus on learning software, they focus on building resumes. But the skill that determines whether healthcare providers trust you with their business isn't scheduling. It isn't email management, it's HIPAA compliance. And today, I'm going to show you why understanding HIPAA isn't just a legal requirement, it's one of the biggest career advantages you can have in the healthcare virtual assistant industry. Stay into the end because I'll share why HIPAA training can actually help you move forward from general virtual assistant work into higher paying healthcare opportunities. Welcome back to Healthcare Virtual Assistant Academy. Today's class covers one of the most important topics for anyone interested in working remotely in healthcare. Whether you're completely new to the industry or already exploring healthcare virtual assistant opportunities, understanding HIPAA compliance is foundational to your success. By the end of this class, you'll understand what HIPAA compliance actually means, why every healthcare virtual assistant needs it, the most common mistakes beginners make, how HIPAA impacts your daily responsibilities, and why learning HIPAA can dramatically increase your value in the healthcare industry. Many people enter healthcare support roles thinking HIPAA is something only doctors and nurses need to worry about. That assumption can create serious problems. The reality is that healthcare virtual assistants often work directly with patient information, scheduling systems, insurance records, healthcare electronic records, and communication platforms, which mean HIPAA applies to them too. The challenge is that many beginners underestimate how important compliance really is, and that misunderstanding can limit job opportunities before they even begin. So let's start with the foundation. What is HIPAA compliance? Let's begin with the first thing every healthcare virtual assistant needs to understand. HIPAA stands for Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Its primary purpose is to protect sensitive patient information from being accessed, shared, or disclosed improperly. As a healthcare virtual assistant, HIPAA compliance means protecting patient data, using secure communication methods, following privacy protocols, understanding your legal and ethical responsibilities. Here's the simplest way to think about it. If you handle patient information in any way, HIPAA applies to you. And once you understand that, the next question becomes, why is it so important for healthcare virtual assistants specifically? Why HIPAA matters for every healthcare virtual assistant? There are several reasons. Reason number one, you're handling protected health information. Many healthcare virtual assistants perform tasks such as scheduling appointments, managing records, communicating with patients, supporting insurance processes, and every one of those activities involves sensitive information. Even a simple mistake, such as sending information to the wrong recipient, can create serious consequences. Reason number two, providers require it. This is the reality most beginners don't realize. Healthcare providers cannot simply hand patient information to anyone. They need professionals who understand privacy regulations, which means no HIPAA knowledge equals fewer opportunities. HIPAA knowledge equals greater credibility. This isn't a bonus skill. It's a baseline requirement. HIPAA protects more than patients. Many people think HIPAA only protects patients, but it protects your career too. HIPAA violations can lead to financial penalties, contract termination, lost opportunities, damage to your professional reputation. Once you understand compliance, you reduce risk for everyone involved. Patients are protected, providers are protected, and your career is protected. That's why compliance isn't something successful healthcare virtual assistants treat casually. It's part of their professional identity. And in a moment, I'll discuss one of the biggest reasons HIPAA trained healthcare virtual assistants often earn more than general virtual assistants. HIPAA builds trust, and trust creates opportunity. Healthcare is built on trust. Providers trust patients. Patients trust providers. And providers must trust the professionals supporting their operations. When you demonstrate HIPAA compliance, you instantly communicate several things: professionalism, reliability, responsibility, Industry knowledge. You position yourself differently from a general virtual assistant. You become a specialized professional. And specialization is often where higher value opportunities begin. Healthcare providers don't want the cheapest support. They want trustworthy support. That's a major distinction. This is exactly why HIPAA training is one of the first foundational areas we focus on inside Healthcare Virtual Assistant Academy. Before you can confidently support healthcare providers, you need to understand the compliance standards that govern the industry. Everything else builds on that foundation. Common HIPAA mistakes beginners make. Let's talk about some of the most common mistakes new healthcare virtual assistants make. Mistake number 1, using unsecure email systems. Mistake number 2, storing patient information on personal devices without proper safeguards. Mistake number 3, sharing login credentials. Mistake number 4, discussing patient information in unsecured environments. Mistake number 5, failing to understand business associate agreements, often called BAAs. Most HIPAA issues don't happen because people intend to violate privacy. They happen because people were never properly trained. That's why awareness matters, and that's why education matters. Why HIPAA training creates a competitive advantage. Let's talk about career growth. Healthcare organizations are increasingly adopting remote and hybrid workflows. That means demand for qualified healthcare virtual assistants continues to grow. But here's the opportunity. Many people enter the field without specialized training. When you invest time learning HIPAA compliance, you avoid beginner mistakes, become job ready faster, stand out from general virtual assistants, position yourself as a specialist, and specialists are often able to access better opportunities, stronger client relationships, and greater earning potential. This is one of the fastest ways to move from general administrative support into a premium niche. How HIPAA shapes every healthcare virtual assistant role. Regardless of which healthcare support path you choose, HIPAA follows you. Whether you're focused on medical billing, insurance verification, patient coordination, appointment scheduling, electronic health records management, compliance is a part of the job. That's why understanding HIPAA isn't a separate skill. It's woven into every responsibility you'll have. The stronger your compliant knowledge becomes, the stronger your professional foundation becomes. So if you remember nothing else from today's class, remember this. HIPAA compliance is not optional for healthcare virtual assistants. It's foundational. It protects patients, providers, your professional reputations, your future opportunities. It builds trust, it creates credibility, and it helps position you as a healthcare specialist rather than a general virtual assistant. The professionals who understand compliance are often the professionals who create the strongest careers. If you're serious about becoming a healthcare virtual assistant, don't wait until you're hired to learn HIPAA. Start building that foundation now. Explore our HIPAA compliance course, download their free remote ready checklist, and begin developing the skills healthcare providers are actively looking for. The sooner you understand compliance, the sooner you can position yourself as a confident, capable, and trusted healthcare professional. This is Healthcare Virtual Assistant Academy. Build trust, build income, build freedom.